Okay guys, so we're jumping back into AFK Journey today. A bunch of new updates kind of happened to the game, so I'm going to be showing you some cool new things and kind of changes that happened in the game that you guys are going to be interested in, including a new character that is now summonable in the PTR version of the game, and in addition to that, an event that will probably be in the actual game that allow you to get a copy of every single elite character, which is the purple characters, and one copy of every single epic character in the game, which are the yellow characters, or equivalent to 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿, completely for free, and all you have to do is log in for different milestones in the game. That's it. Let's jump straight into things, and I'm going to show you some cool stuff. Okay, so we're in game right now, as you guys can see. As you're going to start noticing, you're going to start noticing a few more players kind of wandering around in the game. Now, if you've seen the PTR version of the game, you probably would not recognize the city. They added this city in like the starting kind of area, in the closed beta test, and it's now going to be one of the main city hub spaces in the game, which I think is really, really cool. It looks visually awesome. A lot of the graphics in this game, in my opinion, look very nice. I really do enjoy the style. In addition to that, they added the event in question that I was talking about, and that is this here. So all hero free login event. This is kind of crazy. This is really awesome. So basically the way it's going to work is you'll log in each day and you'll get to pick up all of these different characters as you go along, corresponding to each day, obviously at the top here. Then when you hit certain milestones, you'll pick up copies of the essentially, what are they called? Sorry, I'm getting confused with the terms. Epic heroes in this game. These are going to be these characters here. Then at every like kind of milestone with these ones, you will pick up the celestial heroes, which are these ones here, Celestium Hypergen heroes, sorry. So you'll pick up these ones, the special ones, and eventually you'll get a copy of every single one, because the way this works, if I go to, I believe it is, because the way this works is you are guaranteed to get at least one copy of every single character for the epic heroes. Basically, you won't be able to get duplicates of the different characters. If you want to read the information, you can pause the video and have a look at this. Now, this is really, really huge, and because I'm assuming it's going to take a long time to unlock all these things, because I'm assuming 154 here means 154 days of login, I'm assuming this thing here is going to have to reset, so you're probably going to get like duplicates of these kind of characters, which is really, really good, because some of these characters are pretty nice. But overall, this is a great thing to have in the game. It's free-to-play friendly. Now, for those of you who also don't know how idle games work, they tend to be a lot more generous with currency and summons. So duplicates are going to be the name of the game in these games usually. And that's mainly going to be in the form of like these little token things you'll use to upgrade characters. Every single player, especially if you played AFK Arena, it's going to be kind of similar in this game, you will be able to get duplicates of characters very easily. It's not going to be a difficult thing to do. It'll just take you a bit of time over time. Obviously, people that pay money are going to be able to do these things faster. But for the most part, it's going to be pretty easy for most people. Now, that is a really, really huge, big event thing that's kind of happening in the game. And I'm basically assuming that this is going to be available at launch. It's going to be an actual launch event, because like, I don't see the reason for them to program in 154 days when the game's literally going to be launching in 2 weeks, or 3 weeks almost. No, 2 weeks basically. It'd be silly for them to introduce like an event like this and not actually have it in the game. So I think that's going to be an actual thing in the game. Okay, and that's one of the biggest changes that's basically happened in the game, which is kind of insane that they're even doing an event like that. Like, that's so good, honestly. I'm also going to be making dedicated videos on all the different battle modes pretty soon, because there's quite a bit here. I'm assuming there's going to be more stuff that'll be added in the future. You have essentially your Dreamworm, which is like a weekly boss fight where you try to score as high as possible to get rewards. And I believe there's like 3 different difficulty levels or multiple difficulty levels in order that you can rank in. I'm actually not too sure what the levels are. What are there is what? The all difficulty levels to unlock endless mode for that boss. So I'm on currently I think difficulty level 3, and I believe the endless mode is after this one. And you obviously have multiple attempts per day to try and clear as much of this as possible. You won't be able to clear all of it at first, just keep that in mind, it's not going to be clear. Honestly, having a real blast playing this game overall, and we've just gotten Seeya to Legendary Plus tier with that upgrade we got from the Arena store before. As you can see, it can literally be that easy. They give you tons of different ways to upgrade characters, and this is a perfect example as well, those acorn things I was talking about just then. You can see this currency is the acorn. They are equivalent depending on what faction you are, so you farm them for all the individual factions. You won't be using them for every Ascension tier, it's just the ones where they matter, and then you essentially go into the Legend Trial. They'll be open on different days of the week, and as you will be able to see, some of the rewards I'll be able to get from these will be acorns. Not the ones that I'm currently doing now, but you do get acorns from doing these. You also get them from summons and pulls from like the basic like squirrel kind of looking chipmunk characters. They'll give you acorns as well. You will need a lot of these eventually, but they're not too hard to get. So yeah, we're going to upgrade our Seeya to Mythic tier now. So she's going to have a very big upgrade, very, very good damage upgrade now. And we can also level up her skill that we just unlocked before too. So yeah, this is kind of how this game kind of works in terms of like summons and ascensions and upgrades. You also get like your upgrades from the login event thing I was talking about, but overall it's going to be a very, very good game. I'm super keen for this. I'm actually really looking forward to getting my Muriel. Even though I know she's not the most top tier character, I kind of like her a lot. So yeah. So yeah, just to iterate how you get essentially your different currency is going to be for like duplicates and ascensions is going to be from doing events. So doing this login event is going to give you stuff. You'll also pick them up from various different ways in the Emporium. You can get your acorns here. This is the duplicate currency for summoning. I'm going to touch on summoning in 2 seconds. You've also got your guild as well. So there's the special characters, the Celestia and Hyperion or Hypergeo, whatever they are. I can't remember what they're actually called. You get those from here, so you can get duplicates of those. In addition to that, in the arena store, you'll get a selection of characters every month, so you can buy characters from your arena tokens, which you just get for participating in the arena. You then have the dream store, which allows you to get your elite characters, which are all the purple rarities, so you can pick up literally any of these. I'm actually going to go in here and grab 2 copies of my Muriel, because I want to get her upgraded. And then you have the friendship store, which is not really for character upgrading. So, how do you get duplicates from doing summons? Well, it's actually very, very simple. The first thing you want to do is you're going to want to select the characters on your wish list. Now, do keep in mind, the way this works is I believe you need to do, I think it's like 30 or 40 or 50 summons first before you unlock access to the wish list. Don't worry, you're going to get that very, very quickly from playing. This game's very, very good with giving out tons and tons of currency. I think I've done like a total of like over 500 pulls in this game, like easily. And the game, I've only been playing for like on and off for like the past 2 weeks. Like I did easily 500 pulls in your entire lifespan. There's a really good currency flow in this game. You can do thousands of pulls, but you kind of need that to be able to get duplicates for characters. So the way the wish list kind of works is you come in here, there's all the different factions, and you come in here and you select what characters you want to add into your kind of roster. Anytime a new character is added, which is this one here, which just got added in this recent patch, they'll be added into the wishlist thing here where you'll be able to select them and grab them from there. Now, obviously you can see I'm missing quite a few of the characters. I'm going to try and get some more of these characters over the coming week and try and show you guys some guides on how these characters play and which ones are good and which ones are not and what types of content they're good for. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, I've got my wish list kind of set up, and then you also have the epic recruitment. This one allows you the same thing, but specifically for epic characters. And you can also add your A rank characters as well if you want to do that. In addition to that, they also added the stargazing pool, which is specifically for those special characters that we showed before. These are going to have obviously slightly different drop rates in this thing. Let me find the percentages. Okay, so you can get your selected Celestial or Hypogean character. You can get dazzling stones, which are upgrade materials. I'm not going to go over those too much right now, but you can also just straight up get summoning currency. For example, a temple is 2,700. So you have a 0.1% chance of just getting like 3 temples, basically. A 2.5% chance of basically getting 2, and a 0.5% chance of getting like 1. So you can just straight up get summons from doing this, which is pretty cool. And you can also get acorns, which is a pretty big deal too. This currency you get, which is the blue one here, you can get it from the trolley, which is going to be from actually purchasing things. So this will be paying as well. But you can also get them from the recruitment store, which is from your duplicates. When you summon characters, you get the currency that allows you to basically pull from here. And the free-to-play way of doing it is going to be from joining a guild. Pretty much once every... I'm going to assume it's like, yeah, so there's daily and monthly ones. The monthly are the only ones that have the stellar crystals, which are the currency used for that. So every single month through your guild, you're going to be able to get 6 of these, and you're going to want to do it. You do need actually, maybe you don't even need, do you need to be in a guild to be able to purchase this? I'm not too sure, because it doesn't use the guild currency, but I'm going to assume you need to be in a guild. Also, a little thing of side note, you can get discounted summon tickets, which are a little bit cheaper than when you normally buy them. They normally are 300. You can get them like 90 off from just being in a guild. Daily and monthly, very, very good to do if you need targets for certain summons. Anyways, we've got a temple's worth of currency, so we're going to do some temples right now, just to kind of show you the summoning animation for how this game works. And we got 3 purples. As you can see, rates for purples are pretty good in this game, and you will be using purples on your team. You don't necessarily always use all epics. Purples are very useful and good in this game because they upgrade as well. Gotta remember, don't think of like in other games where a character is always a 5-star and always a 4-star, or always an S rank and always an A rank. In this game, an A rank character becomes the highest level character in terms of rarity, and an S rank can do the same as well. The S ranks generally will have better stats and kits, but they're still good, the A rank characters. Anyway, so those are the characters we got there. They also updated the summoning animation in the recent patch that they did, but overall, very, very good. Also, just keep in mind, in order to be able to unlock the Stargazing Station 2, you need to do, I think it's a total like 400 pulls to even get access to this. I know that sounds like a lot if you're coming from other gacha games. It's really not. You can do this in like a couple weeks or like a few weeks. It's actually not that hard to do, believe it or not. You will get there eventually. It's not as hard as it sounds. Maybe a bit longer than a few weeks, but you'll definitely get it within your first month of playing the game. And yeah, guys, that's kind of it I wanted to explain in this video. I wanted to go over the new event and also how the ascensions and summoning currencies kind of work. Anyways, guys, hope you all enjoyed today's video. I'll see you guys in another video another time. I'm going to be checking out some of these game modes in videos coming very, very soon. Anyways, bye, guys.